Hi, this is Linda with KC Creations by Linda, taking you on a tour of my latest creation. It is called Fairy Forest, and all of the beautiful images in the paper sets come from Unique Art Design, and I'll put a link to her store in the description box in case you want to pick up your set. And she has a ton of fairy stuff in her store, if that's your thing. I love them. I kept the front very plain. See the beautiful fairy house there. We've got a little butterfly, one of the fussy cuts, and it holds the ribbon that ties the closure here. And here's one of the little tiny houses. It does have a 1-inch spine. It's got 2 signatures in it. And there's your back, just looking out the beautiful window there. Little fairy door, another little fairy house. And this is one of my simplicity journals. It's not the great big huge ones, although I will have to admit I got very carried away, and this was supposed to be a 3.5 inch, a 3/8 of an inch spine, and it ended up being 1 inch. It opens up. It's a beautiful fairy there. I've got an angled pocket. Completes the image, underneath. And on this portrait here, I've taken some acetate and put over it, looks like glass on the frame there. Everything is backed with lined decorative cardstock. And we got this little guy. The little door opens like so, and you've got a teeny tiny little place to do a little secret note or something you would like. Additional writing on the back, and it flips open. Journaling spot there, angled pocket. It's a pretty little fairy there. She's got her great big lantern. And here's another little fairy. I put a little key there. There's a little key underneath it. So I've got a little metal key. Her little wings stand up there. And here is a smaller image of the background there. Her little lantern turns. It opens again. Journaling spot. Cut out around the mushroom there. See her, she's sitting on reading a book there. And the little label turns here. And here is a smaller image of her. She's got a little book. It turns. And so do her little wings. And then here we have big card. I've put the little lanterns on little brads, and they also turn. Little tiny journal spot there behind the window and behind the door. Opens up again, journaling spot. And I cut around the little fairy there, asleep in the moon. And all the little lanterns, I cut them out and backed them and hung them from chains. So you have all the little lanterns going on there. Then we have this little house here. The little window opens up. Little journaling spot there. One there. And behind the door. Just for little words that you have, happy, great day, whatever. Right behind here. Then we've got the larger image of the background, and here's the little fairy. She turns, and so do the little lanterns. Each one of them pivot on the little brads. Opens up again, journaling spot. Here I've made a big acetate belly band for these cards. See the wolf. And here's another wolf, and he's holding one of the little keys to the fairy doors. and it is a little metal key, little brad there. Then all the little secret notes, they also turn. And the little mushrooms down here do the same. And then here we've got Big Kitty, and I put the candle on a little chain here. Little jump ring holds it on. And there's our little kitty. And if you wanted, you could swing it around, write something here. No one would ever know. There's the back. I had a lot of fun with this one, as you can tell. Another journaling spot. There's the image. There's the smaller card. She's got little wings here. I've put a gemstone there where she's holding the little ball there. Intricate lace here with mauve-colored flowers, roses, little pearls in the center, little bow tying her apron on her dress there. Opens up, journaling spot, and then it opens like so. Let's get a little sticky glue there. Opens like so. You've got all of this journaling spot here, and it opens like so. So lots of journaling in this one. Turn the page. And here I've cut out the jars. And as you can see here, let me get the card. And there's the image. Little butterflies turn. All the jars turn. Sorry, I bumped the camera. That's it. Writing on the back. And more journaling here. And there she is. Again, I've made the card to match the image underneath. There she is writing in her book. She's got her little magic wand there. And she pivots like so. And I've put an extra layer of wings so they stick up there. And then again, we have opens like so, and it fans out like this. You have all that journaling space. It's this way. Again, matching card. This way the window seal, it turns, and the fairy, she also turns. And again, you can open it up, do some secret journaling back there. Journaling page. And here I've cut out around the house, around the windows and the door there. Here's its matching card. This little part swings out. Little shutters are open there. The little door opens. You can write something in there. Sorry guys, you know how I fumble with this thing on my arm. I will put that in. Here's another page here to journal on. On this one, I've cut out the music box to make a little pocket here. It swings like so. Again, you can write on the back there. And the little fairy rotates also. And there's a journaling spot there. Open it up. Matching card. And there she is. She swivels. here we have the fox here. I made a pocket out of this, cut around the flowers there. And you take the fox, pulls out like so. And when you push him back in, he completes the image. Journaling spot. There she is. All the butterflies around her. And here we have a teacup, and I've put, again, the little lanterns on little brads so they actually turn like the other ones. And you lift that out of there. Completes the image when you put it back down in there. And you can write on the back also. There's the back. And then this one is the matching of the background. I put some beautiful gold lace. Her little wings stick up here. Put a little bow there with a pearl. Her corset is tied on. And it opens up again. Journaling spots. This is a side band. It opens up, and it, again, same image. And I cut out the house to make a little tuck spot for this little fairy. And its little tiny matching card. And it opens up again. We've got some journaling space there. Pocket here. Excuse me. And I cut it out where the bottom makes a little pocket. These little cards. And then I put her where she swivels on the top of the pocket. There she is. And it opens again. Journaling space. Now this matching card, got the little lantern dangles from the chain. Its little door opens up, and its little window. Opens again. Journaling space. I've cut out around the fairy here and the well. And I made the card, I cut out the well to make a little tuck spot. This little card. And there's the key. It is this key here, just a larger size. And because there was a key dangling from there, I got a metal key and connect it with the chain to the limb there. Little lantern. Journaling spot, and again we have the fold out. Like so, gives you lots of journaling space. There's the journaling. Opens up again. We have another picture of the girl. I made a pocket here. This time it flips open here, gives you journaling spot here. Then I cut out this image here to make a little window there for some little lined paper to write on. Yeah, journaling spot. Little letter there. Holds these cards. There's this matching card. Journaling spot. Here I've cut around the fence that goes over the tree branch there. See? This opens up. And then here I've got the little lanterns that turn again. dangling spot. And got these cards. Got another little fairy on a mushroom. Here she is. And she swivels. And here's another one. Her little wings, swivels. And this is the back. And there you go. Thank you so much for your time you've spent with me watching the tour. I appreciate it. Until next time, stay crafty. Bye-bye.